So Madrid has sold its soul, La Puerta del Sol, the historic center of the capital, to Vodafone for $2 million. This to ward off fare hikes. But it doesn't mean madrileños are happy with the change.
Marca es marca, o sea que no se puede cambiar ninguna marca.
These are tough times, though. The corporate rename does resonate with some folks.
I think it's a very good idea for improve the metro network, and I don't know why to deny this idea.
That got me wondering. How far can you take the concept? What if the city itself decided to sell its name?
The region of Madrid has a proposal to raise $10 billion by selling the name Madrid itself to various brands. And here are some of the ideas they have so far. Sony, Disney Spain instead of Madrid Spain, or just putting the Apple signature right in the city. Does that seem like a good idea, maybe to raise a lot of money to get out of debt?
I think it's a good idea. Why not?
I share the same idea with the region of Madrid's metro chief, Ignacio González.
Just the Apple symbol for Spain.
Es positivo, pero nosotros no borramos la estación o la línea, sino que lo añadimos. Sony Madrid, Apple Madrid, incluyendo...
Wow, I was just joking, but is a complete corporate takeover that far-fetched? Sony is already here at the Vodafone Sol. An Apple store is about to open. And as for Disney, well, Mickey and Minnie actually give me an idea for the final part of this story in Andalucia. But first, a quick stop in a little town called Alhama de Murcia, not far from the Mediterranean Sea, where a family-run restaurant has cooked up its own anti-crisis recipe.
Acción.
The Perea family has created a TV series about the restaurant, starring themselves. They use blue screens, basic props, no one knows how to act, and director, screenwriter, and cook David Perea says that's what he wants.
La gente que vea los capítulos puede pensar, bueno, pero interpretativamente no es gran cosa, pero es muy fresco.
This is low-budget fun. Tonight, a couple of family members even get to play silly civil guardsmen.
Armando, call my lawyer. Es algo diferente.
Perea says, like all reality shows, he's taking what's real and distorting it to entertain.
Y magnificada, pero...
The Adventures of Moriana has just been picked up by local TV. Tonight's episode stars Perea's mother-in-law, Beatriz, who sets out to prove she's not so old, getting drunk, then lost on her scooter. The Moriana family's hijinks haven't exactly gotten Hollywood's attention, says co-star and co-cook Magdalena Perea, but the project keeps the dining room full as other restaurants close.
Ahora mismo la gente que está viniendo aquí casi siempre vienen con la novedad de la serie. Pues vienen preguntando, ¿y quién ha venido ahora? ¿O quién os ha llamado? ¿En qué televisión estáis saliendo? ¿Qué capítulo estáis rodando? ¿Puedo salir?
And some people, I find out, don't even have to ask. Perea has decided to add a reporter to tonight's script.
Good evening, I'm Jerry Haddon, reporting live from the White House with very important news tonight. A restaurant in Murcia, Spain, is becoming extremely famous for its food and for the weird people who work there.
The signal goes out just before I can announce the name of the restaurant to the world. It's a setback for the Pereas, but only on TV, of course. In real life, they're living large. Business is booming. And they're just one family. Imagine what happens when you get an entire town into character. Welcome to Smurfville, or Juzcar, Spain to be exact. Population 400. The whole Andalusian town is painted Smurf blue.
Hola, David. I'm reporter Smurf. Nice to meet you.
The man behind the conversion is Mayor Smurf, David Fernandez.
What sort of impact has the change had on the town?
Antes aquí hacíamos algunos eventos y nos costaba mucho trabajo traer gente porque la carretera un poquito mala y eso. Desde que somos el punto de mira turístico, pues este fin de semana pasado, por ejemplo, hemos tenido 14 autobuses.
Did you ever worry that, I don't know, this project might attract freaky people, weirdos?
I guess weirdos are the price Juzcar is willing to pay. Just ask neighbor Delia, who until this year was an out-of-work nurse's assistant.
Aquí lo que tratamos es de sacar un beneficio y aprovechar el momento, evidentemente.
¿Ha cambiado tu vida?
Sí, ha cambiado en el sentido de que, bueno, me he hecho empresaria y luego pues eso, tengo más tiempo para dedicar a lo que me gusta.
It's a quiet weekday here, but there are some tourists wandering around. Michaela and Andreas came from Nuremberg, Germany, after seeing Juzcar on TV.
Interesting. Something completely different. Never saw that before.
Could you imagine a little German village, painting itself?
I don't think so.
No.
No, absolutely not.
No, the Germans are not so open.
People around here are not only open. After 2 years of living in blue, it seems they've drunk the Kool-Aid.
Está el suyo, el que le dice encárgame, el que le dice el pitufo fortachón, el pitufo estudiante. Bueno, me dicen papá pitufo, por ser alcalde me dicen papá pitufo.
Tiro más a la buena, la verdad, no soy muy malota.
Mira, o sea, ¿nunca se han visto pitufos salvajes?
No, aquí no.
¿Nunca han venido aquí?
No, aquí no han venido hasta ahora.
It is confusing living on a Smurf set. After a while, the line between real and unreal can begin to blur.
Is a Smurfette still in town?
Pues
Does she ever ask for me or talk about me?
que si se acuerda de ti, claro, porque no.
Actually, there is one resident here seemingly resistant to smorfing, that is, morphing into Smurfs.
So this is the only guy in town who didn't want to paint his house blue. He thought becoming a Smurf was stupid, inadvertently turning himself into Gargamel.
I guess he doesn't need the money, but the rest of the town did, and becoming Smurfs worked. They can't hire people fast enough to keep up with the tourists. But me, my work's done here. The residents of Juzcar don't need my help. Besides, rumor is that the next village over is painting itself Ninja Turtle green.